guys, and welcome back to the Bulk Chronicles. Today I'm going to talk about the original transformation, okay, how the journey began and how it is now, okay, leading up to now. So obviously a lot of people know about the 2-year depression I went through, where I gave up on myself, gave up on everything, you know. I decided to be inactive, decided not to eat healthy-ish, you know, all that just went out the window. 2018, it was the 2nd of January 2018, I decided that I was going to lug myself up to Taz's gym in Cannock, Hawks Green, which is a 40-minute walk from my house. So there was snow, like how it's snowing now, on the ground. It was snowing, coming down, ice. So what I done was I put on my boots with my trackies, and then when I got there I changed into my trainers and shorts. Right, yeah, I know, shorts, good one. But I remember I was going there beforehand just to get a little bit of boxing in, you know, cardio wise, and that was just for an hour on a weekend because of me working nights. You know, I didn't think I'd be able to do it properly. Anyway, so I get in there 2nd of January, and the gym owner, Shane Bagnall Senior, he looked at me and said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, "I'm out of a depression, I'm here to train full time." And he went, "Let's get to work." And we just went from there. You know, he guided me in so many ways. You know, if it wasn't for that guy, I don't think I would have dropped as much weight as I did. You know, I went from 120.9 kilo down to 86.4. Alright, that's under 13.5 stone, guys. Alright, that weight is, you know, that's, you know, it's a huge weight loss. You know, I'll include the picture in my video, obviously. So, how I done it, you know, I listened to him. I took his advice on board, you know, because Shane had done bodybuilding for years, you know, and he was very successful. You know, and his knowledge about everything is unreal, absolutely unreal, right? So, you know, when I first started full time, so the whole of January, the whole of February, right, I did not touch a single weight, right, not a single weight at all. I'd do my 40-minute walk up there, I'd then do 2 hours straight on the cross trainer, and then do a 40-minute walk back. Now obviously I'd only do an hour on the cross trainer, go fill up my water bowl, go to the toilet, you know, and then I'll jump straight back on and do the second hour, which, you know, it kills you. But I needed to boost my metabolism, right? Because you gotta think, being 120.9 kilo, what's 18 stone 9, guys? You know, you're going to have a very, very slow metabolism. So you got to try and boost it. So I did. Now, some people at work, when they were seeing all my weight loss and that, some people was like, "There's no way he's done that without taking illegal fat strippers or anything." And the truth is, I did. Right? I did do it without illegal fat strippers or anything. Right? Yes, I used fat burners, but legal ones, company ones. You know, I started off with the Grenade fat thermos. Right, they done the trick a little bit, but then the best fat burner I've actually found is one what's discontinued now, and I don't know why Apply Nutrition decided to discontinue them. I don't know. I am a bit gutted about it because they are real good, to be honest. And it was by Apply Nutrition, and it was called Critical Cuts. So with most fat burners, The reason I say take 2 or 3 tabs a day is because of a simple fact being they've crammed everything to help with your fat burn into a tablet, right? Into a capsule. So what Applied Nutrition done, and I think this is why I got the better benefits from this, was they decided to do 7 tablets a day. Now you might think, wow, 7 tablets, that's a lot. But what they done was they separated every single piece of stuff that was in a fat burner. They separated it. So you had caffeine, green tea extract, water retention, you know, thyroid. You even had you had all different stuff in it, right? In each tablet was something different, which helps with fat burn, and it was truly amazing. You know, the results that I got from that, I took that, I'd done a 32-day course of that, right? And I tell you what, the results was unreal. Now, you know, that did play a big part, you know, but what played a big part as well was my training consistency. I'd always mix up my training, so I'd do 4 to 6 weeks normal lifting, then I'd do 4 to 6 weeks of drop sets, then I'd do 4 to 6 weeks of supersets. You know, I'd do all different stuff. I'd always change my training up, you know, which is good for shocking the body. And drop sets are a killer. Drop sets are really a killer, especially when you're training legs, guys. Oh God, the amount of times I felt sick is unreal. But you know, it's shocking your body, and that's what your body needs for dieting. Well, for building muscle as well. You know, your body gets used to something, you need to initially shock it like that. So that helped. But what helped most of all was my nutrition, you know, my dieting. Shane would give me ideas, you know, and tips on my diet and my nutrition. And you know what, you know, they say it's 70% training and they say it's 70% nutrition, 30% training, right? And a lot of people argue with that, and they shouldn't, because it's damn right. You know, let's face it, if a regular person like me eats McDonald's every day, right, but goes to the gym, I'm not going to be getting much benefit from it, right? If I'm eating clean, right, like I have been doing. Last night I did have a treat meal, by the way. I've decided once a month, at the end of the month, I'll have a treat meal. So I had a treat meal last night, guys. You know, once a month, well, rest of the month, sorry, just stay clean. Back this morning, straight eating clean. Alright, so what happens is, if you eat clean and you're training good, you know, you're going to see the results. But like Shane taught me, and he's 100% right, don't expect to see results overnight, right? It's not going to happen. You know, it's not going to happen in a week, it's not going to happen in a month. It takes time, right? You just have to be patient and be consistent, right? So and I started seeing the results, as you guys have seen, you know, on my Instagram, you know, and pictures on my YouTube from earlier on when the channel first started back in 2018. You know, if you go back and look at them, you'll see exactly what I mean, right? So literally, it's with fitness, you're always aiming to improve. There's never there's never a proper goal set, you know. Everybody has different feelings towards how they want their physique to be, you know. I mean, me, I'm 5'8", 5'9", something like that, you know. I'm a shorty, but I want to be as big as I possibly could be, muscular wise, not fat wise, but also the leanest I could be. Right? Now, some people have said about me getting on stage next year, if they'd like to see me on stage in 2022. I would 100% love to do that, guys. I really would. Just 1 second. But the truth is, I don't think it will happen in 2022. For the simple fact being, obviously with lockdown happening, you know, it's slowing down progress, you know, and all that. You know, I'm working out to just stay active and, you know, maintain my body, keep my body ticking over, and, you know, stuff like that. Hopefully I'm going to have some more stuff getting added to Bulk's Backyard Gym soon. So yeah, but it's, you know, it's one of those things we can't help. So if I'm not ready for 2022, I'll be 100% ready for 2023. Whether it be PCA first timers in April, which is at the Stafford Gatehouse Theatre, which is just up the road from me, or whether it be the following month, where it'll be NABBA first timers at Briley Hill. Right, so it's one of those things, you know. But if I'm, like I said, guys, if I'm not ready for 2022, then I'll be 100% ready for 2023. You have my word on that. Because as soon as the gyms reopen properly, you know, and normal civilization is starting to return, it's full guns ahead, guys. You know, it is full steam ahead. I'm talking, I'm going to be bringing every single thing I got. And, you know, I remember the times I was walking in that snow up to Tassie's, and, you know, it was hard. It was, you know, hard walking in the snow for 40 minutes, especially up and down hills, you know, trying not to fall over and injure yourself. It is hard. So I made myself you know, a promise that when I do get on stage, I'm going to make sure I do my damn hardest to make sure that that hard work of me dragging my body, right, my fat body, may I just add, in 2018, up to that gym, I will make sure I give my all for that one show. Just because of the fact, A, I want it. B, because of the amount of graft I've put in over these last few years, since 2018 to up to now. And thirdly, because of all the times I had to drag my body up through that snow, through that wind, through that rain to get the job done. Right? And the last thing is, so I can say to all you haters out there, not saying everyone is a hater, but I have got some. What's next for you to say? I've done exactly what you said I couldn't. You know, you people said you won't change, you won't lose weight and that. Guys, I went from 120.9 kilo to 86.4. That is lighter than you. You know, people saying to me, you won't lose weight. Guys, I'm lighter than you. What can you say now? Right? Oh, you won't ever get strong. Guys, found you Jim Stafford. It's on my YouTube channel. I once leg pressed 400 kg. Good reps, 400 kg. Right? For fun, for 10 reps. Without a single help from the person I had next to me spotting me. Right? I then, Sam Reed, funny enough, I've mentioned him in another one of my videos, got in my head and said, right, we're going from 400 now to 460. And my face was like, have you lost the fucking plot, lad? And he went, we're doing 460. Let's see how what we're at. So, 8 reps happened. It wasn't the deepest, but I still felt it. The last couple was forced by a very good old friend of mine, George. You know, so yeah. For some reason, I don't know why, Sam, he has the knack for an 18, 19-year-old kid, right, for getting in my head, right, and I hate him for it. I do, Sam, I hate you for it, brother, but it works, so I can't realistically complain. So, yeah, basically, guys, if you're looking to lose weight, my top tips are: be consistent, follow the program, most of all, calorie deficit, right? You need to be a calorie deficit. That way, you know, you're not going to be taking in a ton of calories, what you're not going to be burning out. And make sure you get some sort of cardio in, okay? Whether you've got a treadmill at home, a cross trainer, a bike, maybe you go mountain biking, maybe you do walking like I do, you know. I cover over 10,000 steps on a daily basis, including on my rest days, right, from training. Right, I make sure I get that done, because at the moment, that's my only form of cardio, okay? So, whatever you do, just make sure you get those things done, and trust the process, right? It's a long journey, but if I can do it, then why can't you? That's what you gotta ask yourself. If he can do it, why can't I? So, just believe in yourself, have the confidence in yourself, trust the process, stick to a calorie deficit, stick to the plan, and get your cardio in as well, guys. Not just weights, but cardio as well. And don't just do cardio, do some sort of resistant training or weight training, okay? Because using weights does help burn fat as well, okay? Not just build muscle, but it helps burn your fat, okay? If you want to take fat burners, by all means you can. I mean, I've took fat burners, as I've said, and you know, some do the trick, some don't, you know, but then again, it's all about finding what's right for you. You know, what worked for me, like the critical cuts, could not have worked for you. The grenade ones could work for you, but they didn't for me. So, you know, everybody's different. You know, everybody has to adapt differently. You know, the sort of training one of my friends does, right? He does strength training, right? So he lifts heavy. He's a big boy, well, big-ish, but sorry for that, Coops. But you know, he does strength training. He doesn't do the training I do, you know, so his training would be good for me to build strength up, yes, but I'm aspiring to be a bodybuilder, not to be a strongman. So, but my sort of training, what I normally do, wouldn't 100% benefit him in the way, because it's not strength training. So, you know what I mean? There's two different worlds to training with bodybuilding and strongman building. So it's one of those things you have to look at. Which would you rather go for? So Coop's methods, yes, for like rack pulls and pressing and stuff, yeah, 100%, because it'll help me build strength up. But I also need to do my normal sets as well. So when me and Coops do link up and have a good gym session together, that'll be a very interesting one, to say the least. You know, it'll be a good one. We'll obviously film it for you lot to see, you know, because it would be a good one, to be honest, to see where we're, you know, how we are and stuff during training, because I reckon me and him are very different in so many different ways of training. So yeah, that's basically all I can say to you guys. Is if you're looking to lose weight, especially during lockdown, calorie deficit, get some sort of cardio in, trust the plan, trust the process, and stick to it. Consistency is the key to everything. Consistency is the key to your training, to your nutrition. Okay? Just remember that word, consistency. Right? And the statement, consistency is key. It is the only key. I truly believe that. Okay? So, if you're looking for some actual proper tips and ideas, feel free to DM me on Instagram, Jamie Bulk Gascoigne 93. So my username is in the description in this video anyway, like every other video. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, peace out.